and welcome to this short and sweet core class. You may not think it's sweet, but it will definitely work your core muscles and a little bit of the shoulders as well, tiny bit of the legs. I'm going to try not to talk too much so I can keep it short. You all know what I'm like. So we're going to start straight into it. You don't need any props. This is more of an intermediate to advanced class. That doesn't mean you can't do it if you're a beginner, but listen to your body. Lots of opportunities to drop your knees or just have a time out because this is going to be tough. So please, please, please don't do anything that hurts, makes you dizzy, makes you short of breath. Just take it easy if you're not used to this kind of work. Like I say, it is going to be intense. So we're going to start seated and we're going to take our legs out in front of us. And those of you who've been to class will have done this lots. So you can see that my back is nice and straight. So we're not going to allow those backs to round if we can avoid it, because we're going to be working our hip flexors. And when we lift a leg, it's super easy when I round my back, but as soon as I lift my chest, can't lift it at all. So you're going to be on your fingertips unless you've got lovely long arms and you can get your hands down. You can round the shoulders a little, but not the whole back. Legs are nice and long and straight. Toes flex towards your body, and we're going to lift one leg at a time. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, and exhale, lift the left. In your own breath, carry on with this. Try and keep that chest lifted. It may feel like you can only lift your foot an inch, it doesn't matter. Maybe your feet won't even lift at all. Keep the body strong, and you may well feel your core activating here, because to try and keep that chest lifted, you have to really lift through, support through your core. Last couple. Last one. And this time you lift the right leg, take it out to the right, bring it back to centre and drop it. Let's do that with control. Left, out to the left, back to centre and drop. If that's too much, go back to your lifts. You don't have to do this modification. And when we get tired, we want to start rounding the back. If you can, keep that chest lifted. Let's do a couple more each side, really warming up those legs and core. Breathe however feels good to you, but please make sure you are breathing. Last one on the left. How does that feel? We haven't finished yet. You can do your single leg lift. You can lift and take it out to the side, or really pushing into those fingertips or hands now when you're ready. Inhale, exhale, double lift. Inhale, exhale, double lift. And you do have to really push the ground away in your own time. Go back to your singles. This is really tough. You can inhale on the lift or exhale. Last one. And if you can, hold. And out, and in, and out, and ouch, and in, and out, and in. Oh, and have a minute. Oh, I can feel that one today. If you've got any more energy in the tank, we are going to pulse for 8. Like swimmer legs, or you can just do single leg lifts. When you're ready, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that'll do it. And just bend your knees just a little, and then you're going to take a nice twist over to your left. You can support yourself on the floor behind, shoulders back and down, just a nice gentle twist. Loosen off that back. Big breaths. I can feel my heart rate has raised from doing those. They are intense. And swapping sides. Big belly breaths. And let's come over onto the hands and knees. Okay. Maybe you want to stay here, but wherever you are, Push it into your hands so that you can round your back like we're doing a cat-cow. And this is the cat version, like a scared cat. So I'm pushing the ground away to lift my upper back to the ceiling. If that feels okay, you can tuck your toes and then keeping the arms nice and strong, belly's in. You can lift one knee or maybe two, or you can keep them down and breathe. My knees are an inch off the floor. If yours are higher, that's okay. Tummy's in. Push the floor away for 5, 4. We're going to go to downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. If that's too much, just drop your knees, take a child's pose, but we're going to flow with this. Inhale. Exhale, hover knees. Inhale. Exhale, hover knees. And inhale. Exhale, hover knees. This time, as you take your downward dog, lift your right leg and hover knees. One knee, both are hovering, 1 foot down, 1 foot lifted. Downward dog, lift the right leg, hover both knees, right foot off the floor. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover knee. Last one. And hover. Downward dog. Walk it out, do whatever you need to do, take a rest if you need and sit out the first couple. We're going to go straight onto the left side. Left foot lift, inhale, and hover knees. Left foot is off if you wish. Inhale, and hover knee. 4 more. Breathe. Arms are shaking now. Lost count. 1 more. And hover knee. And pop your knees down. Take them wide. And let's take a child's pose. Knees wide, feet together. Sit the bum back. You can always rest your head on your hands. We're not going to be here long. Another 2 deep breaths. Get that oxygen into your bodies. Okie dokie. Let's come back into that downward dog. See how it feels. Okay, let's zip up through the legs. Nice and strong. Tummy's in. Bring the shoulders forward. Plank. So we're not letting the bum drop here. I'm not sinking into my shoulders. I'm pushing the ground away. Maybe you can hover your right foot. See how that feels. And then one-legged downward dog, right leg in the air. Inhale. Exhale, plank, hover the right foot. 5 more. Inhale. And exhale, tummy's in tight. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Last one. Plank. Drop both feet. Put the weight into your right hand. Side plank. You can drop your right knee if you wish, or you can stay on both feet. Notice how you feel. You don't have to lift that left arm into the air. Maybe you want to get hold of the toes and take the leg out. Whatever feels good for you. Or you can come into that tree pose if you're in your full side plank for the advanced option. 2 more breaths. Last one. And then bringing it round. Take your child's pose. Have a minute. It's tough on the shoulders, but it's definitely working our cores as well. Big breath. And let's try that on the other side. So when you are ready, let's take that downward dog. This time the left leg is lifting. Inhale. Exhale, one-legged plank. 5 more. Inhale. let the bums drop. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Dropping that left foot. This time side plank, left hand down. You can stay in your full plank or you can drop your left knee. You can put your hand on your hip. You can grab your toes. Wherever you want to be, or maybe tree pose. 2 more breaths. And plank. And downward dog. Well done, drop the knees, sit the bum back, have a break. I'm just going to grab a tissue. That time of year. Well done, 2 more breaths in your child's pose. Oh, we're not far off now. Told you it was short and sweet. Last sequence coming up. And it looks like this. Downward dog when you are ready. Okay, from here we're going to lift that right foot again. And we're going to bring the knee to the nose. Really rounding through, trying to hit your nose with your knee. And take your right foot over to the left. And knee to nose. And take it back into your downward dog. Let's do that again, knee to nose. Right foot to the left, you can touch it on the floor or hover. Knee to nose, downward dog. 2 more. Knee to nose. Take it over. Bring it back. Downward dog. I'm feeling the pain, trust me. Take it over. Whew. Split dog. And you're going to step your right foot to your right hand. And give those lovely shoulders a rest. Place that left heel down. And just make sure you're not in too wide a stance here. Wide enough that you would normally do your warrior 1 in. Bending the front leg. The left foot is really pushing to the back heel. And hips are forward. Arms can be lifted. Or they can be in at the chest. Whatever feels good for you. Place your right hand on your right thigh. Because you're going to twist to the left, and I don't want that right knee to fall in. I want to keep it safe. So you're opening your right knee to the right, pushing into that back heel and twisting your body to face the long edge of the mat. If you can, lifting both arms now. Really trying to open up through the hips. And here, I need you to keep your body as long as you can, your spine, because we're going to be bending and I want you to collapse into this right side. So what we're going to do is inhale, sweep it over into a side bend and exhale back. Not moving the legs. Inhale and exhale, keeping the chest as far forward as you can towards the long edge. And the more you can reach, the more you're going to work as you come up. Squeeze your glutes. Last 2. 1 more. Well done. Bring the hands down either side of your front foot. Step back into your plank. Chaturanga, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can hover or lower to the floor and take any back bend that feels good for you. Knees and belly can be down. Downward dog. And breathe. And we're going to have to do that on the other side now. So when you are ready, you're going to lift your left leg this time. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, twist. Exhale. Inhale, back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist.
Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back, last one. Well done, that's tough. Left foot to the left hand. Back heel comes down. Rising up safely. Hips facing forward to start with. Really pushing into that back heel. So out of breath. Maybe lifting your arms or keeping them at the chest if you wish. Whatever feels good for you. Squeeze your butt cheeks. And then left hand to the left thigh to stop the left knee rolling into the centre as you twist and open those hips. Your back knee, if it gets niggly, is because you're not pushing into the outer edge of the foot and into that back heel. Squeeze the glutes, keep it strong. So now your body's twisted as much as it can towards the long edge without that front knee jutting in if possible. You can support your arm on your thigh, I forgot what that was called for a minute, as you take your side bend, or both arms can come out. Inhale, and exhale, squeeze the glutes as you come up as well. Get double whammy with the core and the glutes. Open that right shoulder, so you're not folding forward, it's a side bend. Breathing one way, and then the other. Doesn't matter if it's an inhale or an exhale. Imagine you've got a ball and you are trying to pass it through a side bend to somebody in front of you. And the more you stretch, the more you're going to work that core. Last two. Amazing. Come down to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga, this is your last shoulder work now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, tummies in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. Oh, enjoy that stretch. This is it now. We are coming to the floor. Dropping your knees and coming onto your backs. Okie dokie. Last bit of floor work and we are done. Okay, hugging your knees in. Take some deep breath. It's so cold in here, I can almost see my breath when I breathe. Hi Fudge. No, thank you for the kisses. But can you go on your blanket please? Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay, I'm going to take your fingertips behind your head. And your knees are possibly more towards your face here. To make this more intense, you're going to bring the knees over the hip and then the feet in line with the knees, but we're going to lift our head and shoulders to keep the lower back safe, as long as your neck is okay with that. If it's not, you can be here and bring the knees closer to you. Just please push the floor away with your lower back. Okay. And we're going to inhale here, push the back down, lift the chest, not the chin, the chest. And exhale, twist. Doesn't matter which way, inhale, centre. Exhale, twist. And I'm lifting my chest and twisting with the shoulders. There's an orange between my chin and my chest. Inhale, centre. Exhale, twist. Inhale, centre. Exhale, twist. I'm not going to give you any breaks now. If you want to make it more intense, inhale, centre. As you twist to the left, extend the right leg. And inhale. And exhale. And the other knee isn't moving as one extends. It stays where it is. I'm not bringing it in. I'm leaving it over the hip. Inhale, centre. And extend, stay. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, centre. And twist. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Ouch. One more each side. Twist. Inhale. Push the lower back down. Last side. It's shaky. Twist. Inhale. Exhale. Oh my Lord. That was tough. And you may have noticed as you got tired, Your lower back may have wanted to lift off the mat. As soon as it does it, please either push it down more firmly, which is hard when you're tired, or bring the knees in. We don't want that lower back lifting off at all. Lifting yourself up to seated for our last core pose. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, we're just going to do some boat pulses. So, all we're going to do here, and this will work our hip flexors again like it did before, is start to hover on our coccyx, on our tailbone. Maybe you can bring the feet in line with the knees, rolling the shoulders back and down, keep the neck nice and soft. Maybe you can take the hands out, and we are just going to extend and bring it in like this. Join in when you're ready for 10, 9, squeeze the knees if you can, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapse. Take the arms out, bring the knees in, and let them drop over to the left. Come on, let me finish now, Fudge. Come on. And just enjoy a twist. Start letting it go. Are you happy now, Fudgington? Thank you. And when you are ready, bring your knees back to centre and take them the other way. Your back is big. Sit down. Sit down. Big breath into the belly. Let the shoulders go. You don't need to lick my armpit. Well done. And then sitting yourselves up in any way that feels good. Sit down, you. That's all you wanted, wasn't it? Alright, okay. Okay, let's feel the ground beneath us. Let's loosen off the neck and the shoulders. And you can bring your hands to heart centre if you would like to seal the practice. Hello. Bowing the head, bringing the thumbs to the forehead. Namaste. Any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know, and any feedback is always welcome.